Hello, in this video I will demonstrate how to place an online order using an iPhone. Other phones, it will not exactly be the same, but you can expect a similar experience. Open an internet browser like Safari and type miniowholesale.com. This will take you to the Minio website. Click on the red online order button, and that'll take you to the online orders tab on the website, and then you can click on the Open Online Order Portal to take you to the portal. Now, if it's the first time you are um, logging into the portal, it will present you with a login screen, which requires a username and password. If you have not been provided with a username and password, please call the office and they will create one for you. Now, before we log in, we're going to create a shortcut on our phone to make it easier to get to this screen the next time. And on iPhones, you can you see a little icon at the bottom of the screen that's got a vertical arrow. That's called the share icon. So if you click on that and then scroll up, you'll see add to home screen. And if you click on that and accept the defaults, you'll see that it will create a Minio icon on your phone, and then all you have to do to get to the order portal is to basically click on that. We're back on the login screen, and I have already saved my username and password, so it makes it easier for me to use that. And I will log you in. And once logged in, you automatically land on the ordering page with an initial listing of items that you normally purchase, what we call order history. By default, you'll see 10 items per page. You can change that at the bottom of the list. You can change it to up to 50. On phones such as iPhone, usually small, I don't recommend changing that. Um, for tablets and desktop computers, I generally recommend to make it 25 or even 50. But on iPhones, I don't think it'll be practical to have a very long list. If your order history has only a dozen or so items, you can place your order by essentially scrolling up and down your purchase history, finding the item that you're looking for, and placing the order for it. But in most cases, the order history has lots of items, in some cases hundreds of items. So scrolling up and down is not very practical. And we recommend searching for the item that you want to purchase. As you see, there is a search field, and let's say that we want to find mozzarella loaf that we normally purchase. So whenever we do searches, we're only going to type 3 or 4 letters that might appear in their description. So in this example, looking for the Empire mozzarella, we'll just type MOZ, and the list automatically gets updated, and you'll see that it brought up battered mozzarella sticks, has MOZ in its description, and then also the one that we're looking for, Empire whole milk mozzarella loaf. And these are the only 2 items that we purchase that have the letters MOZ in their description. Let's order 2 cases. And you do that by clicking on the plus sign once, twice. You can also enter the quantity if you prefer. I tend to essentially use my thumb to scroll up and down and use the plus and minus to do the quantity. So this item has not been added to the cart. Notice that we have a red or purple cart icon up on the top of our screen, but you add items to the cart after you've set the quantity that you want to order. You will then click on the cart plus icon to add it to the order, and you'll see that now the cart icon up at top is showing that it's got two quantities, uh, two items essentially. Those are the two cases that we just placed on order. The order has not been submitted though, so we're just building our order at this time. So let's search again. This time we're going to search for American cheese. Again, we're only going to type AMER, and that'll bring all of the American cheese items. There's, I think, 3 or 4 of them. And we just want to order a piece of the the one that appears at the top, the white American 120 count. Again, we click on the plus sign, and but we're not done because we have to click the cart plus icon, and one appears at the top of the list, and then you have one also appearing at the bottom of the list. So whichever you prefer to use, and we click on it, and you'll notice that now our cart up on top shows that there are 3 things in our cart. Now there's also another way that you might consider searching for your through order history, and that's by filtering. But before we do that, let's clear the search. You can either get rid of the letters, or you can click on the X to the right to clear the search. Let's scroll to the top, and you'll notice a category drop down. And what we're trying to let's say we're trying to order clam strips. We know that it's a frozen item. We also know that it's usually ordered as an appetizer. So let's look up our categories, and lo and behold, there is an appetizers frozen category. So let's select that, and then immediately the list gets updated with only items that essentially fall under that category. And again, I want to emphasize we're looking at our purchase history. And if you scroll, you'll see that there's the clam strips, and we're going to order 1 case of clam strips. And again, we got to make sure that we add it to the cart. So scroll down to the bottom and click on the cart plus icon. So now we have 4 items in our cart. Now, whenever you use the category filter, or any type of a filter, I recommend that you clear it. So whenever you even search, you should clear it before moving on to doing other things. So you see that little X, tiny little X to the right of the category drop down. If you click on that, that will clear the filter. Now the next thing is we're going to search for something that may not appear in our purchase history. So we'll use the search, and let's search for crab cakes by typing crab, and notice that it says no matching records found. So the next thing is we want to search, maybe see if Minio carries crab cakes, And we do that by scrolling to the top, and then where it says standard items are essentially your purchase history. We're going to change our order guide, and we're going to go with all items, representing all items that Minio carries. And it might take a little while to populate the list because Minio carries over 5,000 or more items. But you'll see that it's come up with a list. All of these items have the word crab in them, and we'll go for the Maryland crab cakes, and we'll take a case of that too. But this time, on purpose, I'm not going to click the Cart Plus icon, and instead, we're going to switch our order guide back to our standard items, which is our essentially our purchase history. So when I do that, I'm going to be prompted saying, "Hey, you wanted to basically buy a case of crab cakes, and you forgot to click it to add it to the cart." So this will give us an opportunity to add it. And if you want to ignore it, you click cancel. But if you want to add to the cart, you simply click OK. And now you'll see that we have 5 items in our cart. Items added to your cart will stay in your cart until you delete them or submit your order. So if you get interrupted and have to tend to other matters, you can always pick up where you left off. You can even log out and log back in, and your items will stay in your cart. So let's just do that. Let's click on the 3-bar icon to the left, top left, and log out. And then let's log back in again. And notice that our 5 items that we had, they're still there. So you don't lose your cart by logging out. This makes it very flexible, as you can build your order over an extended period of time, and making it more convenient. When you're all done adding items to your cart and ready to check out, you can click on the red cart icon up on the top, and that will take you to a review page where you can view what items you have on order. You can scroll up and down, and this is where you might actually change the 10 items per row and kind of select the all. That way you can scroll up and down all what the items that you have ordered. So it's quite possible that you may have made a mistake and say instead of ordering let's say you've ordered 2 cases, but you really wanted to one case of Empire mozzarella. You can change that here. So this gives you a chance to basically change or spot mistakes. You can also delete something that's by accident got in there. So you can click on the X cart, and that'll delete the item. But what if you realize that, oh, I forgot to add something or order something? To get back to essentially to be able to add to your cart again, on the top left, click on the 3-bar menu icon and then click shop. And this will put you back into order mode. And let's say we want to add onions, red onions. So let's search for red. We picked up battered mozzarella sticks because at the end of battered there's the 3 letters red. Scroll, keep scrolling till we find red onions, and there they are. And we're going to add one case to the order, and we have to remember we have to place click on the icon, the plus cart icon, and that. So now we have 6 items in our cart, and let's go and place the order. One of the other things that you can do in the order review page is that you can actually place a note. So, for example, if we wanted to leave a note for the onions and say, oh, please make sure that they're extra large. Notice that there is a little folder looking icon after price, and if you click on that, it lets you type a note. So now we can say, please make sure they are extra large. And this note will appear on the warehouse copy and invoice. And it's a way for you to communicate with the office to make sure that we pick the correct product for you. If everything looks good and you're ready to proceed, you can click the checkout button at the bottom of the page. That will take you to the contact page, and where you can review the contact name, the address of the organization, and you can change the contact name and the contact phone number in case they're different. But normally we just click continue to delivery date on this page. Now the next thing is we have to pick a date for delivery or pickup. If we select delivery, notice delivery method is delivery, then you're limited to the days, your delivery days set up at Minio. In this case, the delivery days are Mondays and Thursdays, so you can only select a Monday or Thursday for the order. But if you switch from delivery to pickup, then you can pretty much pick up any day other than Sundays to come and pick up, place the order and come and pick it up. So very flexible. It forces delivery days, so you don't pick a day that we normally don't visit your area. So let's go ahead and pick the 10th. And then we're on our final page. Again, you can final review the delivery date, the name, the email address, the address, and then list of all items ordered. And if everything looks good, you're now ready to submit the order. By clicking the submit order, the order will be submitted to the online order queue at Minio, and you will receive an order confirmation email. So let's go ahead and click submit order, and that will also empty your cart. So the cart is emptied, and this is recent orders essentially shows that you just placed an order. The difference between recent orders tab and processed orders tab, so long as your order that you just placed, first it goes into the online order queue, and it might take maybe 15-20 minutes before it is actually accepted, which at that point it will show up under processed orders. By pressing the Processed Orders tab, you will see a listing of all of your orders that have been processed, invoiced, delivered. So essentially your order history will show up under processed orders. And here's an example of the email confirmation for an online order. This concludes the video demonstration for placing an online order using an iPhone. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact our office.